regularly uh, have will regularly have press briefings where they would update the nation in terms of the work that is being done. And that's how the team continued. And yeah, later there was a problem at the University of Fort Hare, and we went there, myself with the then Minister of Police, Minister Kele. We listened to the briefing, and we realized that the province was involved in the investigation of cases there, as well as the DPCI in the province, and but there were still some killings happening, and we enlisted the assistance of PKTT to come and investigate cases. There were cases of murders that happened there. And after the PKTT got involved, there was some progress that they have made, because they did arrest a number of people that they brought to book for murder, as well as other crimes of fraud and or corruption.
Yeah, just to pause there, is just two things. Was this political killings task team not specifically tasked to address that problem and, of course, to find the perpetrators and bring them to book? Of course, I suppose historically it's been it's been marked mostly in KZN, but of course also other parts of the country. So wasn't in the first place that the focus of that team, a political killings task team? And secondly, this political killings task team, although you described how the team, how you integrated members from other parts of the country, other divisions and so on, into the team and formed this multidisciplinary task team, it was focused mostly in KZN. So my question relating to, for example, the Fort Hare, was it the
Senior Counsel, there is an honorable member, Nomvalo.
No, apologies for interrupting, SC. I just need a confirmation for the purposes of my records. I didn't hear well on the part of beefing up the new task team that was appointed in 2018. When was the NPA also part of the new task team? Because I don't know if I heard correctly, but you said you beefed it up with members of the NPA. Did I get you correctly? Yeah, thanks, Honorable Chairperson. Yes, when one of the flaws or the failures of the previous team was that they were working in silos, alone, and they had no prosecutor-guided investigation. Then in 2018, the new team, the PKTT, then we seek also that we have advocates that are dedicated to assist the team. And indeed, yes, they were made available that we're working with the team.
You can proceed, Senior Counsel.
Thank you, Honourable Chair. So just those two aspects. The one is the political killings task team. Was it only confined to political killings in KZN, even though as the team changed its membership, its focus became multidisciplinary. There was a prosecutor specifically appointed and so on. Wasn't it just KZN? Because we also know now from your evidence and of course before that General Kwanazi's evidence that it also went to the Eastern Cape and then subsequently not in any detail but also in Gauteng.
Yeah, that is correct, Honorable Chairperson. The team was established for political killings in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and they function mainly there. But as they were successful in that province in the investigation, bringing people that have committed those murders to account, then when we encountered the problem at the University of Fort Hare in Eastern Cape, then we discussed with the minister, and I took the decision that because here we are not successful, so in order to make a breakthrough, let me bring the team that we know and think will be successful. And hence, indeed, the team, they came to Eastern Cape Forte and they were successful. There were some killings. I think the fleet manager was already more than a year or so killed, no breakthrough. And when we went there, it was the driver of the vice chancellor who was killed, and still there was no breakthrough. And after we brought the team, they were able to make a breakthrough in all those cases and other cases.
But it also seems and there's I'm sure you read it. They also ventured into the complaints of corruption at Fort Hare University, and you would have seen recently that one of the forensic lawyers, attorneys who was arrested, who had subsequently now been released from the case. I think charges were withdrawn, had complained about the conduct of the political killing task team.
Yeah, I did hear about that. And of course, when there are allegations, those allegations are being investigated. I'm aware. General Sibiya did make me aware that they are investigating such allegations. And of course, we will then wait for the investigation and see what comes out. But what I was told was that as the team arrived there, they worked with the security manager of the university, like we do whenever there is violence, whatever in the university. The entry there, the person that you work with is normally the security manager of the institution, which in this case they did the same as they arrived at Fort Hare. And I understand from the brief that I get that they trusted and worked with the security manager. They drank tea, they ate with him, he assisted them where he can, voluntarily so, but they continued with their investigation. And as the case unravels going forward, their breakthrough in those murder cases turn out to be the same person that is next door to them that was assisting them. The same team, they didn't say we were drinking tea with you yesterday, or you assisted me with a fare to go home, whatever. They arrested him for where they find him to be wrong. So I'm aware of those.
Yeah, I suppose if you're investigating a particular crime and you come across other crimes being committed, then as a police officer, you're duty bound to pursue that alleged crime and also to investigate it. So, point being, in this case, we know that there were some murders that took place there in Eastern at Fort Hare. But I suppose background to that was the corruption that that was uncovered.
That is correct. Yes, there was corruption at the university, which was being investigated for quite some time. And when they were investigating these matters, it led them to the corruption, and they find quite a lot of other people that were involved. And I won't know the details of everybody who was arrested and charged, but I know that the team, they were uncovered and unraveled that there is a number of people involved, and they charged those people and brought them to book.
Now, just to quickly get through these facts, the political killing stars team became a national project. It was sourced or resourced and funded from the budget, your budget,